I'm Ethan Solis, and welcome to Alchemy From Within, where we awaken your potential, unlock your inner power, and guide you to live a life of true abundance. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful tools for manifesting anything you desire: affirmations. Whether you've been on your manifestation journey for a while or you're brand new to the world of affirmations, this video will give you everything you need to know to manifest your dreams. We'll explore robotic affirmations, the power of affirming and persisting, and I've even got a fun challenge for you to try to get the most out of your affirmations. By the end of this, you'll feel empowered to take your manifestation practice to the next level and really start seeing results. Let's start by understanding what affirmations are and why they're so important. Affirmations are short, powerful statements that you repeat to yourself to reprogram your subconscious mind. Think of them as planting seeds in the fertile soil of your subconscious, which will eventually grow into the reality you desire. Here's the deal. Your subconscious mind is running the show. Everything you believe about yourself and the world is stored there, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and actions. That's why affirmations are so powerful. When you repeat a statement enough times, your subconscious mind starts to accept it as fact, even if it wasn't true before. Now let's talk about robotic affirmations. This is a term used to describe repeating affirmations in a neutral or detached way, kind of like a robot. The reason this works so well is that it doesn't matter if you feel super positive or emotional about what you're saying. The key is persistence. By repeating affirmations over and over, you're feeding your subconscious mind with new beliefs, even if you're not emotionally connected to the words every single time. Some people worry that they need to feel the affirmation in order for it to work. But let me tell you, that's not necessary. Think about all the beliefs you've formed in your life that weren't tied to any specific emotional moment. Over time, you just accepted them as true because you heard them enough. The same principle applies to affirmations. Whether you're pumped up or just saying them flatly, consistency is what counts. Here's a success story. Let me introduce you to Damien. Damien was in serious financial trouble. He had lost his job, his bills were piling up, and he had no idea how he was going to make it through. But instead of panicking, Damien decided to take the affirmation route seriously. Every day, no matter how he felt, he repeated one simple affirmation: money flows to me easily and effortlessly. He would say it while driving, brushing his teeth, and even in the shower. At first, nothing changed. Days went by, then weeks, and it seemed like his situation was getting worse. But Damien persisted. He kept affirming, even when he didn't believe it. One morning, out of the blue, he received a call for a freelance project that paid him more than enough to cover his bills. Then another opportunity came, and then another. Before he knew it, he was making more money than he ever had before. Damien's story is a perfect example of how robotic affirmations and persistence can change your life, even when it feels like nothing's happening. Next up, we need to discuss the concept of affirming and persisting. This is really where the magic happens. Affirming is great, but persisting is where most people get tripped up. Persistence means sticking with your affirmations, even when your outer reality isn't reflecting them yet. Think of your outer world like a delayed mirror of your inner world. Just because you don't see your desires right away doesn't mean they aren't on their way to you. Keep affirming, no matter what. The moment you give up, you're cutting off the energy flow that's bringing your manifestation to life. Now let's talk about the 10,000 affirmations challenge. You might have heard about it. The idea is to say an affirmation 10,000 times in a short period of time. Sounds intense, right? Well, this method has worked for some people because it forces them to stay consistent and saturate their subconscious mind with a new belief. But it's also a bit overwhelming for most. Don't worry, I'm not going to challenge you to that. Instead, I want to introduce a more manageable challenge that's just as effective. Here's your challenge. Pick one affirmation that resonates with you and commit to saying it at least 100 times a day for the next 30 days. You can break it up however you want: 20 times in the morning, 30 times during your lunch break, 50 times before bed, whatever fits into your schedule. The key is repetition. By the end of the 30 days, You'll notice a shift in how you feel about that affirmation. And more importantly, you'll start seeing changes in your reality. So here's what I want you to do right now. Pick an affirmation. It could be as simple as, I am successful, I am loved, or I am wealthy. Let me know in the comments which affirmation you're going to choose for the challenge. I want us all to support each other through this process. Speaking of timing, let's talk about when the best times to affirm are. Your subconscious mind is most receptive to new beliefs when you're in a relaxed, almost meditative state. That's why the best times to affirm are right when you wake up and just before you go to bed. These are the moments when your brain is transitioning between consciousness and unconsciousness, making it easier for your affirmations to sink in deeply. Another great time to affirm is during those mundane tasks throughout your day, whether it's driving, washing dishes, or taking a walk. These are perfect opportunities to slip in your affirmations and keep feeding your subconscious mind those positive statements. Now, you might be wondering if it's okay to change your affirmations during this challenge. Here's my advice. Stick to one affirmation for the entire 30 days. This will help you laser focus your intention and give your subconscious mind time to fully absorb it. After the 30 days, feel free to switch it up if you want to work on something else, but consistency is key during the challenge. Let's lighten things up for a second. I get it. Saying affirmations 100 times a day might feel a little ridiculous at first. You might feel like a broken record, but that's okay. If you start to feel silly, just remember this. No one has to know but you. You could be in the grocery store repeating, I am wealthy in your head while you're picking up cereal, and no one will have a clue. And honestly, what's more fun saying, I am wealthy 100 times a day or stressing about bills? I'll take the affirmations. Thank you very much. Let's wrap things up with one more story time. Meet Layla. Layla was really struggling in her relationship. She felt disconnected from her partner, and they were constantly arguing. Layla tried everything to fix it, couples therapy, books, you name it, but nothing seemed to work. That's when she came across affirmations. She decided to try one simple affirmation. I am in a loving and harmonious relationship. She repeated this affirmation throughout her day, sometimes whispering it to herself while driving or in the shower. At first, nothing changed, but Layla persisted. After a few weeks, she noticed a shift in her partner's behavior. They started communicating better, the arguments lessened, and their bond grew stronger than ever. Layla's persistence paid off. She didn't have to force the relationship to change. Her affirmation did all the work. So if you're feeling doubtful or stuck right now, remember Layla's story. You don't have to know how your desire will manifest. You just have to persist with your affirmations, and the universe will handle the rest. All right, now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and let me know which affirmation you're going to use for our 30-day challenge. Let's do this together. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more tips and insights about manifesting your dream life. Remember, you have the power to create whatever you desire. Your affirmations are the building blocks of your future. So keep affirming, keep persisting, and watch your reality transform. You've got this. See you next time on Alchemy from Within.